You don't make offset money. That rumor came out 2 years ago. What the are you still talking about it for, bro? What are you?
The internet is breaking apart right now, and not in a cute, oops, TikTok glitched kind of way. I mean, full on panic, screaming, sprinting, wig snatching chaos because Cardi B and Blueface, yes. Those two unpredictable forces of nature have officially teamed up to expose Chrisean Rock's biggest lies of 2023. This isn't drama. This isn't beef. This is an emotional earthquake so violent it makes the Kardashians look like background extras in a silent documentary, and the wildest part? Nobody saw this alliance coming. Cardi B storming in with Bronx confidence and Blueface showing up with his usual messy energy is the crossover nobody asked for, but everybody needed. It's like pairing a dragon with a tornado and then acting surprised when the world catches fire. Receipts are leaking. Screenshots are flying. Voice notes are allegedly being traded like contraband. And the internet? Wheezing, crying, collapsing, because the million-dollar question is now echoing across every platform. What did Chrisean really lie about in 2023? And why are Cardi and Blueface finally ready to tell it ALL? Strap in, charge your phone, secure your wig, and hide your sanity. This story is about to detonate every timeline you have. The second the rumor dropped that Cardi B and Blueface had teamed up to expose Chrisean Rock's 2023 lies. The internet didn't just react, it flatlined and rebooted like someone spilled water on the global Wi-Fi router. People were running to their phones like they just heard Rihanna finally dropped. R9. Group chats turned into digital war rooms. Twitter users typed with the speed of emergency responders. And TikTok detectives? They were already pulling out red markers, connecting dots that didn't exist, and acting like they got hired by the FBI for one night only. Because let's be honest, Cardi B stepping into a NY scandal immediately elevates it from regular mess to national disaster. Cardi doesn't do mild. Cardi doesn't do silent. Cardi does earthquake. Combine that with Blueface, the human glitch in the simulation, and suddenly the internet is witnessing the most chaotic crossover since WW SmackDown that Maury, nobody ever expected these two to be on the same team, and yet here they were. Allegedly comparing receipts like superheroes comparing battle scars. It didn't take long for the blogs to explode. One gossip page posted, Cardi B plus Blueface in group chat together? Chrisean shaking RN. Another posted, receipts incoming, pray for your faves. The captions alone caused hysteria. People didn't even know what the receipts were. They didn't care. The possibility alone was enough to send half the internet into shock and the other half into celebration. The tension was thicker than Chrisean's last dramatic livestream sob session, but to understand why this moment hit harder than a Zeus Network reunion fight, you have to rewind back to 2023, the year Chrisean Rock became a storm wrapped in a reality show wrapped in emotional detonation. Every week was a new meltdown, a new accusation, a new tearful rant, a new lie, a new twist. She claimed betrayal. She claimed heartbreak. She claimed abuse. She claimed miracles. Sometimes she claimed everything at once. The internet didn't know whether to hug her, run from her, or call a therapist. Blueface, on the other hand, kept insisting she was lying on his name. Every time she told a story, he popped up online with the energy of a man who failed every anger management class, saying, "That's not what happened," or "She's dragging it." Their relationship turned into a public circus where every argument, every lie, every contradiction was broadcast live with no filter. And while fans argued in circles, Cardi B? She was observing it all from the sidelines like a disappointed aunt with zero patience left. According to insiders, Cardi B had grown fed up with Chrisean using her name for clout in 2023. There were rumors that Chrisean falsely claimed Cardi shaded her. Rumors she invented a studio invitation. Rumors she exaggerated convos to seem connected. Cardi addressed some of it at the time, but she left a lot unsaid until now. Allegedly, Blueface privately showed Cardi screenshots, messages, and timelines proving Chrisean twisted multiple situations in 2023 to create sympathy. And that was the spark that ignited this entire explosion. The moment Cardi allegedly saw the receipts. Sources say she went into enough is enough mode. She's a Libra, fairness is her religion. Being lied on? Being dragged into someone else's chaotic storyline? She hates it more than she hates traffic, and she said that publicly. So when she realized she and Blueface had been painted as villains in Chrisean's 2023 narratives, something snapped. She wasn't going to sit back and let lies stain her reputation. Blueface, of course, was thrilled. He's been screaming into the void for months trying to convince the world that Chrisean didn't tell the whole truth. But no one believed him. They said he was manipulative. They said he was the abuser. They said he was the problem. So the idea of teaming up with Cardi, one of the loudest voices in the industry, was like being handed an industrial-strength megaphone. Suddenly, Blueface wasn't just telling his side. He had a co-signer with global influence. The rumor got louder when Blueface posted a story saying, "People finally seeing the real truth." He didn't say Chrisean's name. He didn't mention Cardi, but everyone knew exactly who he meant. The internet doesn't need logic, just vibes and drama. Chrisean fans immediately went into denial. They said Blueface was lying, Cardi was bored, the blogs were twisting things, and the rumor was overblown. But every hour, another screenshot leaked. Another audio snippet surfaced. Another insider confirmed something. The truth wasn't even important anymore. The narrative had grown teeth and started running by itself. Then an old clip resurfaced where Chrisean claimed Cardi privately messaged her with advice. Cardi's fans called it fake. Chrisean's fans insisted it happened. Blueface chimed in saying, "She lying again," and the internet blew up like a grenade. People began to review every story Chrisean told in 2023 with forensic detail. Suddenly, timelines didn't match. Conversations didn't align. Dates didn't add up. And people who once defended her started whispering, wait, was she lying? The chaos kept growing when a leaked DM allegedly showed Chrisean admitting she switched a few details to look better online. It was unverified, possibly edited, maybe fake, but the internet treated it like the 10 Commandments. Blogs posted it. YouTubers analyzed it. TikTok stitched it. And Cardi liked a post with the caption, "If the truth don't apply, let it fly." That single like caused more shockwaves than an earthquake. The tension exploded when someone leaked a supposed voice note where Blueface tells Cardi, "I told you she lied about that pregnancy timeline." Whether legit or not, people weren't breathing. Fans began to question the entire 2023 pregnancy storyline. The emergency room claims, the fight videos, the breakups, the reconciliations, the hospital pictures. Nothing was safe from re-examination. People were editing timelines like detectives, building a case board with yarn and THUMBTACKS.CARDI. Peace camp stayed quiet but firm. No denial, no confirmation. Just strategic silence, the most terrifying silence of all. When Cardi stays quiet, it usually means she's choosing her moment to strike. And Blueface? He added more chaos with random shady tweets like, 2023 was a movie. Y'all got the director wrong. Twitter nearly collapsed. By the end of part 1, one thing was undeniable. This wasn't just drama. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This wasn't clout-chasing noise. This was the beginning of a massive expose. And the next chapter would only get louder. The second part 1 hit the internet, the meltdown was unstoppable. Memes started circulating like wildfire. Someone edited Cardi B holding a magnifying glass over receipts while Blueface leaned back like a chaotic sidekick in a buddy cop movie. Another meme showed Chrisean crying with text reading, "When you realize your 2023 lies just got audited." Screenshots flew across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every platform breathing in unison. Screaming chaos into the void. Celebrities quickly jumped in to comment without commenting. Rappers tweeted cryptic phrases like, "Facts always win." Influencers posted vague heart emojis with captions like, "Protect your energy." Reality stars wrote mini essays about loyalty, deception, and karma. Nobody said names, but everyone knew who they meant. The internet immediately interpreted every post as a direct shot at Chrisean, fueling a firestorm of fan speculation and conspiracy theories. TikTok detectives created multi-part video breakdowns, complete with dramatic music, timestamps, screenshots, and arrows pointing to absolutely nothing. Some claimed Cardi was planning a live stream reveal. Others swore Blueface had additional evidence. One even theorized they were secretly collaborating with insiders to launch a mini-series titled Exposing Chrisean, The Untold Truth. The obsession was peak chaos. Fans were simultaneously terrified, excited, and emotionally exhausted. The resurfacing of old 2023 footage made the drama even more intense. People rewatched Chrisean's live streams, interviews, and confrontations with Blueface. Every pause, every glance, every tone of voice was scrutinized as if it were criminal evidence. Fans slowed audio, zoomed video frames, and dissected every interaction. Clips that were once ignored became proof. The internet wasn't watching for entertainment anymore. They were investigating like a digital jury. Blueface fueled the frenzy with subtle posts. He tweeted, "Y'all ain't ready for the truth." He tweeted, "Y'all ain't ready for the truth." Just 3 words. But fans took it as confirmation that receipts existed, that 2023 had been a complete lie and that Cardi had seen it all. People began speculating that this would involve public reveals, confrontations, and even legal implications. The hype was astronomical and nobody wanted to miss a second. Cardi B added more fire, posting subtle stories about liars who think I don't see. The caption wasn't explicit, but the internet exploded. Fans zoomed in on background noise, gestures, and facial expressions. TikTok creators even stitched multiple clips together, theorizing Cardi was signaling she had verified receipts from Blueface. Every story, every post, every like became an emotional earthquake. Chrisean's supporters scrambled to defend her. They claimed Blueface manipulated events. They claimed Cardi misinterpreted screenshots. They claimed everything circulating was fabricated. Every comment section became a battlefield. Fan armies squared off, screenshots were posted like ammo, and the chaos escalated with every scroll. Neutral voices were drowned out, ignored, or dragged into side debates. Then a new rumor surfaced, a text supposedly from Blueface to Cardi stating, "I told you she lied about everything." The authenticity was unverified, the context unknown, but the internet immediately treated it as gospel. Screenshots flooded TikTok compilations. Blogs analyzed wording, emojis, and punctuation. The rumor turned into a full-blown investigation with fans acting like forensic analysts. Even more fuel hit when insiders suggested that Cardi might hold additional unreleased evidence about Chrisean's 2023 claims. The possibility alone sent social media into a frenzy. Fans begged, predicted, and panicked. Everyone speculated how, when, and where the expose would drop. Would it be a live stream? A YouTube breakdown? A collab with Blueface featuring receipts, and more receipts? The internet was hanging by a thread, glued to every update. The memes continued. People photoshopped Chrisean into courtroom scenes with Cardi and Blueface acting as prosecutors. Others depicted her in a burning room with a single fan blowing away smoke labeled 2023 Lies. Each meme was more dramatic than the last. Even irrelevant accounts with no connection posted reactions like, "This is bigger than a Grammy fight." Social media wasn't just observing. It became an active participant. Fan speculation reached nuclear levels. When a blog claimed Blueface and Cardi planned a full exposure livestream to air all receipts publicly. No confirmation. No evidence. But it didn't matter. Screenshots circulated with countdown timers. TikTok videos were titled, "When Cardi B and Blueface Exposed Chrisean ROCK 2023." People blocked time off work. Families argued about whether to watch together. The drama was consuming life itself. Meanwhile, Chrisean remained silent. No posts, no reactions. No explanations. Her silence added fuel to the fire. Fans debated whether she was preparing a response or hiding from the truth. Each day without a statement amplified speculation. The suspense became unbearable. Even those who previously supported her began questioning what else wasn't being told. By the middle of the week, mainstream blogs picked up the story. Headlines screamed, "Cardi B and Blueface unite to reveal Chrisean's 2023 lies." Comment sections erupted. Every celebrity social media page became a battlefield. The scandal jumped from Twitter and Instagram to news outlets, TikTok, YouTube, and even podcasts. Everyone had a theory. Everyone had a prediction. Everyone was involved. The chaos had gone full crossover. Old 2023 content resurfaced as evidence. Live streams, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage were reinterpreted. People analyzed every word Chrisean said, every gesture, every pause. Clips once considered harmless were now proof of manipulation. The internet turned detective overnight. Each post treated like a key piece of evidence in a trial nobody was qualified to judge. Then another bomb dropped. A supposed DM from Blueface leaked claiming Chrisean lied about reconciliation events in 2023. Fans reposted it instantly. Bloggers dissected it line by line. TikTokers dramatized it with slow-motion clips and horror music. The rumor spread faster than wildfire in a dry forest. Chaos levels reached a fever pitch. Finally, the ultimate twist. Insiders hinted Cardi might release the ultimate proof combining screenshots, audio clips, and timelines. The mere suggestion sent social media into hysteria. Fans made reaction videos before the release even happened. Tweets threatened to crash servers. Memes multiplied exponentially. And the world waited, holding its breath for what could be the scandal of the year. By the end of part 2, the landscape was clear. Cardi B was ready. Blueface was ready. Chrisean's 2023 lies were exposed on the horizon, and the internet? It was holding a collective scream. By morning, the internet wasn't just chaotic, it was apocalyptic. Timelines were shredded, comment sections were scorched earth, and notifications pinged nonstop like a fire alarm in a skyscraper. Every platform, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, overflowed with theories, fan reactions, memes, and outrage. This wasn't entertainment anymore. This was a cultural event. People weren't just watching the drama, they were living it. The phrase, Chrisean lied in 2023, trended across every platform. Old clips resurfaced as evidence. Her live streams, interviews, confrontations with Blueface, and emotional breakdowns were scrutinized frame by frame. Every pause, every glance, every syllable became proof to the digital jury. Fans who once cheered her antics now questioned her honesty, dissecting her tone and gestures like forensic analysts. Even minor inconsistencies were treated like major crimes. Blueface added gasoline to the fire with cryptic posts. "Truth always comes out," he tweeted. Screenshots of past messages circulated. Comment sections exploded. People debated whether he was humble bragging, threatening, or just enjoying the chaos. Meanwhile, Cardi B stayed strategically silent, one of the most terrifying weapons she could wield. Her lack of response sent fans and haters spiraling in speculation. Chrisean's silence amplified the hysteria. No posts, no clapbacks, no live streams. Fans interpreted it as guilt, strategizing, or fear. The suspense became unbearable. Even her supporters whispered doubts, questioning what she had left unsaid. Every passing hour felt like a countdown to her public reckoning. Then, a DM allegedly leaked from Blueface stating, "I told you she lied about everything." Authenticity unknown. Context unclear. But the internet treated it as gospel. Screenshots were posted, reposted, and stitched into TikTok compilations. Bloggers wrote essays about it. Meme accounts dramatized it. The narrative now had a life of its own. Cardi B's subtle online activity continued to ignite chaos. A single like here, a cryptic story there, and fans were convinced the ultimate expose was imminent. Speculation about live streams, YouTube videos, podcasts, and collabs ran wild. Timelines were rewritten in real time as fans theorized. How receipts would be revealed. Chrisean supporters scrambled to defend her. They accused Blueface of manipulation and Cardi of bias. They questioned authenticity and alleged editing. Comment sections became battlegrounds with screenshots as ammunition. Neutral voices were drowned out and arguments escalated with every scroll. The internet had turned into a courtroom and a war zone simultaneously. Memes continued to dominate the conversation. Chrisean was photoshopped in courtroom settings, on burning stages, or in prison-like backgrounds. Blueface and Cardi were depicted as unstoppable duos, exposing lies with laser precision. Even unrelated accounts joined, posting chaos-themed content like it was their civic duty. Social media wasn't just observing, it was participating in the trial. The final twist came when insiders hinted Cardi might release the ultimate proof, screenshots, audio clips, and detailed timelines. The mere suggestion sent fans into hysteria. Reaction videos appeared preemptively. Tweets threatened to crash platforms. Memes multiplied. Everyone was holding their breath for what could be the scandal of the year. brands began to react. Subtle distancing, deleted mentions, missing collabs, all signs that reputations were at risk. PR teams scrambled. Fans speculated. The situation wasn't just viral, it had financial and social ramifications. Chrisean's support network wavered as doubt and panic set in by the end of Part 3. The landscape was clear. Cardi B was poised to drop receipts. Blueface was stirring the chaos. Chrisean's credibility and 2023 narrative were hanging by a thread. And the world? It was waiting, watching, and screaming for the next move. The cliffhanger? Nobody knew what would hit first. The receipts, the livestream, or Chrisean's own response. But one thing was certain, this scandal was far from over. The next chapter would break timelines. Friendships and reputations alike. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the hurricane of chaos that just tore through 2023 like it owed no one an apology. Chrisean silent, Blueface stirring, Cardi B watching from the sidelines like a queen ready to strike. The internet has officially melted down. If your jaw is on the floor, your Wi-Fi is crying, and your sanity is on life support, congratulations. You've survived another celebrity meltdown, the likes of which make Kardashians look like calm librarians. And trust me, this storm isn't over. Not by a long shot. Before you dive into the comments with your theories, your hot takes, your essays, or your emotional support threads for Junior, do yourself a favor and smash that like button like it stole your last paycheck. Smash that like button like it stole your last paycheck. Hit it with the fury of 1,000 keyboard warriors. And don't forget to subscribe, because Buzz Crush is your front row seat to every scandal. Every lie exposed, every receipt dropped, and every chaotic twist the internet has to offer. Now it's time to tell me everything. Who do you believe? Is Chrisean hiding something? Is Blueface telling the truth? Is Cardi about to drop the ultimate receipts? And who else do you think will get pulled into this messy storyline? Drop your wildest predictions, your craziest theories, your hottest takes. This comment section is about to turn into a courtroom, a group chat, and a reality show all at once. The drama is real. The stakes are high. And your opinion? Absolutely mandatory. Remember, in the world of fame, lies, screenshots, and chaos, the scandals never sleep. This is Buzz Crush, where the tea is boiling, the shade is cinematic, and the truth is optional, but the entertainment is guaranteed.